guys, welcome along to something different for Rumble TV. Tonight we've got the boys out playing in the dirt. We're just about to commence their qualifying session very shortly. Go down and join the boys on track and see who's managed to work out how to control these things. Looks like and Cuthbertson is not one of those right at this point in time. We'll have to reset and go again. Like Andrew Dutch has set his time at the moment. The boys have had about half an hour practice, so hopefully they'll. Oh, there's one in the background that's not quite got a handle on it yet. It's the first time we've tried to broadcast anything like this, so you have to bear with us. We've got a field of about 8 cars tonight. 15-minute qualifying session and three races. Converted grid for races 2 and 3. This is Mitch McNaughton in the 57 truck. Currently sitting second. Meanwhile, we've got another. Oh, looks like all the boys are having just a few minor issues. These things are a real handful to control, as you might have gathered, but great fun to drive. It's one of our Rumble boys, Keithy Logan. Actually does quite well on the dirt. Seems to have worked out how to handle these things better than the little Mazda that he races on Monday nights. Maybe that's got something to do with the fact that you can actually run into things in these trucks. It seems to be allowed in these races. Sort of suits Keith's driving style, I think. Running into things. Reasonably short lap. About 37.5 seconds for the quick boys. The series organiser, Adam St. John, as he tries to climb the outside wall. Jumped up to 8th now in qualifying so far. Still got about 12 minutes of qualifying, so expect some of the times to tumble a little bit as the boys get a bit more of a handle on the track conditions. And Cuthbertson's had his truck repaired. Back out there again. And manages to hold on to it this time. Not quite sure that's part of the actual track. No, so he's found the pits. Not sure if that hit him a penalty. Back out on the track again now. Meanwhile, the 83 truck of Greg Heaney's now gone to the top. Like that particular section of track is catching all the boys out at the moment. Liston in the number 1 truck. Currently sitting in 8th. Just under 10 minutes of qualifying still remaining. Boys coming over the big jump. Chopper cam. Boys are about halfway through qualifying now. Still Greg Heaney on top from Andrew Darch, Keith Logan up to 3rd, and Custom currently 4th, Mitch Norton 5th, Stephen Birchnell 6th, Luke Keamy in 7th, Tim Liston 8th, Adam St. John 9th, Michael Nancaro down in 10th. So times are fairly close. There's not much gap between the 10 cars. Should make some good racing very shortly. Whoa. That doesn't make you seasick, nothing will. Tim forgot to put a tear off for his windscreen. On board with Ant Cuthbertson. So just under 5 minutes left in the session. Still Greg Heaney on top, Andrew Dutch second, Keith Logan third, Luke Keamy in fourth, and Cuthbertson fifth, Mitch McNaughton down in sixth, Stephen Birchinell seventh, Tim Liston in eighth, Adam St. John in ninth, and Michael Nancaro in 10th. Keithy's tried to launch that into a different postcode, I think. Well, this is Luke Keamy, Stone Cold Racing boys. It's a bit crossed up, manages to hold on to it. Quite quick in these trucks. Expect him to be somewhere up the front across 3 races tonight. Mind you, it's very easy to go backwards in one of these as well. Not like anybody's able to improve their times just at the moment. Robust bits of machinery, these trucks. Take a fair hammering before they finally break. Just over a minute left now of qualifying. Boys will be getting themselves ready for race 1. McNaughton has now made his way up into second, with about 30 seconds to go, and Cuthbertson now up into third. Andrew Dutch has dropped down to fourth. Keith Logan is fifth. Luke Keamy sixth. Stephen Birchinell seventh. Tim Liston down at eighth. Adam St. John currently ninth, and Michael Nancaro in 10th spot. Okay, let's see if we can bring up a grid for race one. Greg Heaney on pole. Mitch McNaughton out of 2. Ant Cuthbertson 3. Andrew Dutch in 4th. Keith Logan 5th. Luke Heaney 6th. Steve Birchnell, Tim Liston, Michael Nancaro, and Adam St. John. Got a 15-minute heat race. It's currently Greg Heaney out in front, followed by Mitch. Ant Cuthbertson now's moved up into 2nd. Mitch McNaughton back in 3rd. We've got one that's gone off the track, I think, in the background there. Bit of contact. Oh, meanwhile, the leader has spun. It's Ant Cuthbertson in the lead. Mitch McNaughton is 2nd. Greg Heaney, I think it was, that spun. See what happened to Greg. Oh, just coming a bit hot. And he's lost it over the triples there. Back up the front, still Ant Cuthbertson leading from Mitch McNaughton. Andrew Dutch up into 3rd. Steve Birchnell up into 4th now. Followed by Keithy Logan, Luke Keamy, Tim Liston, Adam St. John, Michael Nancaro, and after that early mishap, Greg Heaney's at the back. Oh, we've got another one there, Mitch McNaughton, got it all crossed up. Dropped back a few spots. Meanwhile, Ant Cuthbertson's got about just over a 2nd lead, but it's hiding up in the mid-pack. The boys try to sort themselves out. Keithy Logan's now making a run for it. Oh, another spinner there. Keithy's now moved up to 3rd. It's Andrew Dutch trying to track down Ant. He's still got that about that 1 second gap. Oh, Dutchy's got it all crossed up, manages to hold on to it. Dutchy's managed to close down, posted the quickest lap. Logan and Steve Birchnell are duking it out for 3rd place. Steve's currently got that spot. Managed to open a little bit of a gap now. Further back it looks like Mick Nancaro's had a mishap. He's just running a bit wide there. Meanwhile, Keithy's got it all crossed up, facing the wrong way. Back up the front. Ant Cuthbertson still got around about a 2nd gap over Dutchy in 2nd. Fair way back then to Steve Birchnell, who's managed to break away from Keithy Logan. Tim Liston currently in 5th. Adam St. John up into 6th. Luke Keamy 7th. Mitch McNaughton is 8th. Greg Heaney is now 9th. And Mick Nancaro back in 10th. Dutchie's slowly bridging that gap, puts in another slightly faster lap time. White flag is out. Do or die for Dutchie on this lap. Tries the inside line. Not sure that's going to work. And it looks like Ant's held on for the first place. Steve Birchinell will grab third ahead of Keithy Logan. Oh, and there's a big dust up over the line. Well, the boys certainly know how to finish a race, that's for sure. Wait for some results, some official results from race 1. Fairly hectic. Some of the boys, it looks like Keithy's still on his side there. All right, results from race 1. Ant Cuthbertson in first, Andrew Dutch second, Stephen Birchinell, Keith Logan, Tim Liston, Adam St. John in sixth, Mitch McNaughton, Greg Heaney, Luke Keamy, and Michael Nancaro. So the grid for, I think we'll skip that. Boys will be. That's Michael Nancaro that's coming off of off the front. He gets a good jump. Luke Keamy on his outside. Greg Heaney looking to try and make amends for race 1. Turn around, facing the wrong way. Meanwhile, looks like it's Luke Keamy now that's jumped into the lead. That's Luke Keamy from Greg Heaney, Mitch McNaughton currently in third, Adam St. John, Stephen Birchinell, Keith Logan, Tim Liston, Ant Cuthbertson, Andrew Dutch back in ninth, and our pole sitter Mick Nancaro back in 10th. So we've got boys are really struggling to hold on to it tonight. This is Greg Heaney that looks like he's had another mishap. Just gets it all crossed up, comes in hot and spins. And the rest of the field stacks on the mill. Meanwhile, Luke Keamy's got a bit of a break now of around 2 seconds over Greg Heaney's managed to get back up to second. The boys have had a few bingles in this one. No one in the background taking a shortcut. Meanwhile, Luke's got about 5 second lead now over second position, which is Adam St. John, just ahead of Ant Cuthbertson. And it's back to Keithy Logan, who has done a really good job of messing up that truck. Looks like the Annal shop will be getting another call this week from Keithy. And we've got Dutchy. Looks like Dutchy's actually a lap down. He may have had to pit. So it's Luke Keamy, about 4.5 seconds now over Adam St. John. Adam's just staying in front of Ant Cuthbertson. So we've only got 5 boys still currently on the lead lap. The messy race 2. Go back and highlight what Dutchy managed to make it on the screen. Oh, that would explain why he's had to go to the pits. Can't get very far on your lid, Dutchy. Luke Keamy's still out in front, about 3.5 seconds over Adam St. John, currently on screen, with Ant Cuthbertson close behind. This is Luke. Keithy with that very modified, heavily modified So, barring any mishaps, I would think Luke's got this one in the bag. Oh, we've got another roller. What's that? Michael Nancaro. Oh no! Luke is trying to give this one away. Manages to hold on to it. Quite a bit of luck involved in that, I would have thought. And Cuthbertson now has moved up into second and want to bridge that gap. Stone Cold boys seem to relish in the dirt. Luke's doing his damnedest to try and give this one away, I think. Plenty of air off the jumps, that's for sure. And is slowly closing the gap. Meanwhile, Keithy Logan has now jumped up into third with that modified, aerodynamically challenged truck. I think Luke's got this one in the bag. I said that last time and he nearly lost it, so better not put mockers on him again. Their final lap, still around a 1.5 second lead. Luke holds down over Ant Cuthbertson. Keithy Logan around about 11.5 seconds further back. Certainly throwing everything he's got at this, but I think he's just going to run out of laps. Sleep Kimi. 7/10 over Ant Katsu. And the boys are just making sure that they get brand new trucks for race 3 coming up shortly. All right, boys have got a 5-minute warm up, catch their breath, get their trucks repaired before race 3, which will commence shortly, and we'll be back to cover that soon. guys, welcome back. The boys are about to wind up their warm-up session. We're reading up shortly for the final race tonight, the feature race. That's Greg Heaney off pole, Steve Birchnell off second, Andrew Dutch out of third, Tim Liston fourth, Mitch McNaughton fifth, Michael Nancaro sixth, Adam St. John seventh, Keith Logan out of eight, Ant Cuthbertson and Luke Keamy, the winner of race 2. Boys are underway. Greg's jumped to the front again. Can he hold it this time? Hasn't had much success in the first 2 races. Oh, there's a big one. Not sure who that came about. Oh, Dutchy's got into the side and Stacks on the mill. Dutchy's managed to land back on his wheels and they're still sorting themselves out. Meanwhile, it's Greg Heaney up the front. Mick Nancaro has now jumped to second. Mitch McNaughton in third. Keith Logan fourth. Tim Liston fifth. Ant Cuthbertson, Andrew Dutch, Adam St. John, Luke Keamy and Steve Birchnell. Lap 2 of 12. Greg's got about a 2.5, 3 second lead over Mick. Oh. Meanwhile, we've got more carnage at the back. Tim Liston and Andrew Dutch currently 4th and 5th. Heaney's now managed to open that gap up around about 5 seconds. So Ant Cuthbertson chasing down Mick Nancaro. Dutchy's just in behind him at the moment. Oh, our leader, looks like he's run wide. Let's drop him back in 3rd spot now. And Mick Nancaro back out front. Nothing's for sure. There's never a dull moment in these races. Very hard to keep up with who's who in the zoo. And running that tight inside line. Looks like it's paid off this time. Mick's doing a great job out in front, holding off the pack at the moment. Oh, having said that, I'll put the mockers on him, but he's managed to hold on to it. Meanwhile, Dutchy's trying to run a tight line, and it's come undone into the wall. Still Mick Nancaro out the front from Ant Cuthbertson. Greg Heaney still in 3rd. He's having a few issues holding on to it here. Oh, Mick. Oh. He's managed to evade that concrete barrier. Ant's managed to slide up the inside through that turn, I think. Grab the lead. Oh, contact there. Oh, and more contact. Everyone survives. Mick manages to stay in front. It's one way to hold on to the lead, I suppose. Meanwhile, it looks like Cal Rumbler, Keithy Logan. Yep, now backwards is not the fastest way around the track, Keithy. Oh! Yes. Okay, that was another spectacular way of getting it back in the right direction. Up the front, it's still Mick on the radio, obviously telling Ant to go away. Tim Liston now has moved up into third. Oh, Mick's run wide and allows Ant to get through. So it's now Ant up in the front. Tim Liston, meantime, has grabbed third off of Greg Heaney. Never seen so many red crash highlights in my life as what is lighting up on my screen at the moment. This is far too many to cover. So we'll stick with the leader at the moment, who is Ant from Mick Nankaro. Tim Liston in third, Greg Heaney currently fourth. Dutchie's moved back up to fifth. Mitch McNaughton currently sixth. Luke Keamy is seventh. Adam St. John is eighth. Keithy Logan, after his reverse parking escapades, is now 9th. Steve Birchinell lap down in 10th. Ant's managed to get nearly a just over 3.5 second gap. Back to Mick, who's still, oh, that didn't look good. That's not looking good for Greg Heaney. That's smoke coming out of the back of the truck. That's not dust. I think he's going to have to hit sometime very, very soon. He's going to try and make it home, but no, I don't like his chances from there. Meanwhile, it's Ant Cuthbertson now with a 7-second gap over. Oh, Dutchie's jumped into second. Good battle for second here. White flag's out, so Ant can pretty much cruise home from here. Around the final turn. Meanwhile, it looks like Dutchie's managed to grab a break on Tim. He'll bring it Dutchie home for second. Tim home in third. And the boys, as usual, having a spectacular finish to the race. So, let's have a look at the official results for race 3, the feature. So it was Ant Cuthbertson home in first, followed by Andrew Dutch, Tim Liston home in third, Mitch Norton fourth, Luke Keamy fifth, Adam St. John in sixth, Keithy Logan brings it home in seventh, then Greg Heaney 2 laps down, Steve Birchinell 2 laps down, and Michael Nancaro home in 10th spot, 3 laps down. And that's that for tonight. Hope you enjoyed our first ever venture into broadcasting some of the dirt races. Big thanks to Adam St. John and the boys for putting this series on. And if you want to get involved, make sure you check out their Facebook page. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you on track next week. Until then, thanks guys.